Started with two piglets, a male and a female, due to low capital.
Low capital. Okay.
Yes. So I don't have a pen and I don't have much money. So I now said, okay, how can I start? And I got an advice that I should start with a male and a female.
Farming is actually one of the most lucrative aspects of farming. You know, if you are conversant with this channel, you discover that I've been preaching about pig farming. Some of the things that you can actually do that you can actually make money. So here we want to talk about how he actually started his pig farming with just 2 pigs. So, Mr. Gwele, let's talk about how you started your pig with 2 pigs. What is actually the brain or the mindset when you started?
Yes, I started with two piglets, a male and a female, due to low capital.
Low capital. Okay.
Yes. So I don't have a pen and I don't have much money. So I now said, okay, how can I start? And I got an advice that I should start with a male and a female, one each.
One each.
So as soon as I got them, I bought them. They were winged already.
Okay.
So they were winged. They were about between 6 and 8 weeks.
Okay.
So when I got them, I started feeding them. So when they were about 4 months,
When that would be around 6 to 7
I mean, after the winning,
Okay, yes.
I'm not talking about that is 4 months after
the winning.
After
that would be around
them.
after you bought them.
After I bought them.
Okay.
Now they started mating. So the first farrowing gave me about 6 piglets. 6 piglets that survived. Let me put it that way.
Okay, 6 piglets that survived.
You know, since I'm new to the business, so I don't really know how to
go about it.
There are some things that happen when a sow farrows.
Okay.
Starvation can happen. That is if the number of teats that the sow has can't go round for the piglets.
For the piglets, okay.
So you know now the piglets, they can have like between 10 to 14 teats. So now, and the animal has like, for example, like 16 piglets. It means it cannot go round.
It cannot go round.
So 2 will suffer for it.
Exactly.
2 will suffer for it.
Exactly.
Then another thing that can happen during that time is crushing.
Okay.
You know, when the female animal wants to feed its young one, the female animal will just lie down. Will lie on its side so that the piglets will have access to the teats. So in the process of lying down, it can lie on one of the offspring, which can lead to crushing. So those are some of the factors that can lead to mortality.
Okay.
In piglets. So only 6 survived. So out of the 6,
okay,
I sold 4. I left 2. I left 2 female.
2 female. Okay.
2 female.
Okay.
So I now got, from the money that I made from the 4, I got another male.
Okay.
So because I don't want inbreeding to happen, because inbreeding will how can I put it now? When inbreeding happens so much, the vitality of your animal. I'm looking for that word. Inbreeding is not good. It will reduce their.
Is it growing?
No, it's not growth. Their gene.
Their gene, okay.
Their gene will not be superior.
Okay.
It will make their gene inferior.
Inferior. Okay.
So it is not good to keep doing breeding with your pigs.
Okay.
So, and I got, from the money I made from the 4 sold, I got another male. I have said it before that I kept, out of the 6, I sold 4. Yes. I kept 2 females.
2 females. That 2 females now with one that you started with. That's 3.
That's 3.
With one male.
With one male. That's 4. So I now have another male I bought from outside. Okay. So I now have 5. That is 2 male and 3 female.
So that is when you now constructed your pen.
Yes.
Okay.
So I now got a little fund. I constructed my pen. So I now put them in it. I separated the male, of course, from the female. Yeah. So whenever I want them to breed, I bring them together and they breed.
Okay.
So eventually, the second farrowing.
That will be after how many months? Is it that all of them gave birth at the same time? Or,
There's a way.
the one that gave birth to the one you sold, one, and then the two
The
female,
two I bought,
uh,
they are not. The two I left, they are weaned female. They are
female.
not ready for mating yet.
Okay, yes.
I just kept them, and the male I bought from outside was also a weaned one. So I
Okay.
kept them. I was feeding them for 4 months.
Another four, like
Another
that
four
would be
months.
equivalent to like 6 to
So
7 months.
during that 4 months now, that one also is ready to mate. So by the end of the 4 months, when they are ready to breed, that one has already had another farrowing. You know, their
Okay,
gestation period. Their gestation period, that is the period that in which they carry their pregnancy,
uh,
is roughly 4 months.
okay, 3 months,
3 months, 3 weeks,
weeks,
and 3 days.
Okay,
So it's roughly four
4 months.
months. So by the time I want to mate those ones after 4 months, there was already another farrowing. This time it had 10 piglets.
Piglet, wow, that's
So
the second
now I'm used to, yes. Now I'm used to. I have more experience compared to
the first time.
compared to the first time, the first farrowing.
Okay.
So now I have experience. So now I have more piglets. Now I'm making money. Money. I'm making money now. It's not that it's when you venture into the business you start making money immediately. No.
Okay, okay.
You learn along the line, then eventually you make your money.
You make your money. So now let's now break it down, because if you look at it now, to me, from what you said now, pig farming is not the quick way of getting money, but definitely you are going to make money.
Of course, you are.
So how many years should someone actually consider, or on the long term, like, okay, let me target in the next 2 years, I'll be fine, I'll make my money and it will be stable, or 3 years or 4 years, even with local breeds?
For example, now if you are very up and doing, your female animal should be able to do between, it's not magic, it can give you 2 farrowings in a year.
In a year.
And if you time it very well, you can get 3 farrowings
in a year.
in a year.
Depending on that,
Depending on
how you manage
nutrition is number one.
Okay.
Management, depending on how you manage it. And part of the management, number one is nutrition.
Okay, worst case scenario, like
let's just say two in a year. And that two, if you manage it properly, you can get 20 piglets.
So if you have 2 piglets, the first bet you have let's say 10, and the second bet that's 20. So plus or minus, you definitely, by after a year of purchasing a pig, let's say 2, you started with 2, definitely after a year you definitely boast of like 20 piglets. So it's more or less like, to me, it's more or less like you are multiplying your
that's what we are doing.
Your pigs.
There's something in animal science, there's something they call flock projection.
Flock projection. Okay.
So when you know your flock projection, there are some key parameters that you need to put in place. Once you know your flock projection very well, you will have no problem. You will know the amount of piglets you will have in the next 5 years. All things being equal.
Okay.
That is, if there is no case of disease or theft.
Yes.
All that is, all things being equal. So once you know your flock projection, you project that in the next 5 years, this is the amount of piglets I'm going to have.
That's nice. That's nice. So what would be your advice? Like, your journey is not so rosy. If you look at it,
yes, it's not.
It's not rosy, and it's starting from something to from nothing to something. Is something that someone should always appreciate. So now, what would be your, if you are starting afresh, how will you do it? How will you start? What are the things you will do in a new way?
Now, my advice is that you young farmers out there, you don't need to wait until you have millions for you to start pig farming.
Pig farming.
The little you have, you can start now and harness whatever resources you have and channel it into that pig farming. Surely you will not regret it, and you will get something out of it.
Definitely. That's a beautiful word to end this video. So you are outside there that you're thinking of what to do. You have a little space and you're thinking, you're contemplating. This is an opportunity that you can actually tap into. See, farming right now is no longer a poor man business. If you look at it, farming now is becoming a rich man business, because how many people are doing farming right now? If you do farming in the commercial, definitely, and you are strategic with it, you are going to definitely get something. So don't forget to like this video, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to actually subscribe to this channel. We are going to see you in our next video. Thank you.